amazing run. And I have just received word that we are all ready for Blazing Chrome with Kirthar. So, Kirthar, take it away.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Kirthar, and we're coming in hot here with some Blazing Chrome action. And with me on the couch, I have two great dudes who help me out with the commentary. So if you'd like to introduce yourselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm ThePoloKing DX. You may remember me from the last time you saw Blazing Chrome at Awesome Game Stunquick 2020. Last time I ran the ninja category. Today you're going to see the gun category. It's quite a bit different, which you're going to see throughout the run in terms of the strats and the approach overall. And Jimmy, why don't you introduce yourself?
I, of course, am the irrepressible Jimmy Diamonds. I am a general idiot, but I am here to support my good chum Kirthar in wrecking through this game as quickly as possible. Kirthar, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great.
Amazing.
Can't wait to start.
Amazing stuff. So we'll be playing on the normal difficulty today. That's just changes a couple of the enemy spawns compared to the easy and the hardcore mode. Hardcore mode is brutal. If you really want a challenge in a video game, that's the one that you want to try. Good gracious. And of course, we have a character choice in donation train going on at the moment. So who has taken the victory? Is it Mavra or Doyle?
Mavra actually just took the victory.
Oh, last minute pop right in there. ThePoloKing, your donation of $50 towards Doyle in vain. Sorry, chum, sorry.
Should have been 100.
All right, sweet. So yeah, we're going with Mavra.
Lovely stuff. There's very little difference between the characters. Doyle has a slightly taller sprite, therefore a slightly taller hitbox, but that makes very little impact on the actual game itself.
But he's got a sweet mohawk.
He does have the best mohawk.
He does.
And it can be pink as well. Beautiful.
Yep. So yeah, before we start the run here, I'm gonna just mention that I'll be donating $5 per death in this run. This is a pretty punching speed run because if you get hit once, you die basically, unless you have some shield or something. So yeah. But yeah, I guess we'll get the show on the road. So I'll try to count down. Once the screen goes black, that is when the time starts, more or less. So yeah, 3, 2, 1. And go.
Oh, good luck, Kirth, good luck. So we are here on mission 1. As you can see, this game is essentially Contra if Konami had carried on the series instead of going into Road Corps. Less said about that, the better. You will notice that Kirthar is rocking and rolling all day long across the floor using a roll, which you can get by pressing down and the jump button. Lost his shield there. The roll is the fastest way to move, and it grants a few iframes as well, but not complete. It's a very, very small window, so you have to be really careful. That's Kirth, I did mention. One hit kills on the characters, so that does mean you get hit, you lose a life, and that also means that you lose the weapon that you have equipped. The weapon that he has at the moment is a pulse rifle. It is the strongest weapon in the game by a huge margin. And he fell to his doom! That's not a good start. That's okay, we can recover it. We can recover it. Just got to be really careful with the dashes. Try not to lose too many lives here. You're going to be able to pick up a couple of different robots to follow him around. He's currently got the attack bot. This is the only time we see it in the run. He's now got speed bot. Speed bot allows him to move much quicker, but also allows him to do some double jumps as well, which is very, very useful. You basically need that for the majority of the game. You also see a defense bot as you're going on. The defense bot allows you to tank through a couple of hits, which is going to be very useful for some damage boosting, as we'll see a little bit later.
It's good to see the Mission 1 GDQ curse will continue. It continues on.
And that is the first mini boss down. Goes to the right of the screen. Sometimes it can glitch out and go to the left of the screen, which is a little bit quicker. You want to position your character as far right on the screen as possible, so you go into the stage transition, as quickly as possible. Are we not going to go and see a mech skip this time? You can go through this entire section without going into this slow mech. However, without the pulse rifle, it's practically impossible. So Kirthar is going for the safety strap to make sure that isn't going to cause too many issues. The mech is really, really powerful, as you can see. It also negates the whole one-hit death thing. As you can see, there's a little health bar just above his head, which confirms the hits that he's taking, and he's able to jump out on tune. Coming on to part 1 of the first boss in the game, 2 minutes in to get to that section. You know what, with a couple of deaths, that's still really, really good so far. Really, really good. Gonna pick up the...
So I pick up a backup here because I lost my pulse rifle earlier.
And the big key that he wanted to make sure why he took the mech there, he didn't want to give up any other deaths besides $5 per death. But he wanted to keep that speed bot. You don't want to lose the speed bot because, of course, we want to go fast.
Strange
So he's
enough.
able to keep the speed boss buff, tank through there with the mech and on to mission 1 boss.
Yeah, indeed. The speed bot and the pulse rifle are so key to this speed run. The speed bot, really enough, speeds you up. Again, it allows that double jump that allows you to skip past some enemies and dodge some pretty big dangers. But this pulse rifle, it's the highest DPS in the game by any stretch of the imagination. It's ridiculously powerful. But it does mean that you have to constantly pulse the shoot button instead of just mash it. There's a very strict rhythm that you have to follow. And if you're pulsing too hard and do mashing too hard, then it's going to actually slow your shots down. So you want to be really careful. First boss down, under 3 minutes. Really good work there from Kirthar. That boss is basically shoot him in the head, wait until he goes into a stun position, hit his chest, and he goes down lovely and quick.
That was a great recovery, considering the hiccup, I guess, at the start. But we kept the speed bot, and that's the big thing, and a pulse rifle. So we got to keep the big things, so that we can go into mission 3 here. And oh boy, it's going to be fast.
Oh yeah, not only is it going to be fast, it's going to be scary as anything, because the double jumps and the rolls, you're going to see Kirthar going through enemies like a knife through butter. And I say that as he takes a death and loses his pulse rifle and his speed bot. But it's okay, Kirth knows the game like the back of his hand. I've never seen the back of Kirth's hand, but never mind. This enemy comes up and you have to hit the different sections of its body to take it out. If it's on the higher difficulty settings, then you actually have to hit all the sections of the body, and that's not pleasant. That cannon there can be really scary. It could be really scary because it lets out this lovely big laser. If you're not ducking or have any iframes, then that can be really horrible. Picking up another pulse rifle to hopefully take out some enemies nice and quick. Yeah, taking that enemy before it has a chance to spawn on the screen and cause too much danger. What's really nice about the design of this game is that all the enemy projectiles are very different colours to the enemies as well as the background, so it's quite easy technically to see them. However, they come thick and fast, and they come in lots of different directions. It can be a pretty scary run. And now we've got 2 of the big funny worms taking out their chunks of their body nice and quickly. And yeah, we're coming on
Good.
to another little... Sorry. Oh yeah, you carry on, Chief. I'm taking a
No, just gonna say good backups. Once again, Kirthar's really familiar with this gun category, and with the gun, of course, there's the additional power-ups besides just the bots that you see in the ninja run that we ran previously. There's a lot more to, I guess, take, a lot more to memorize, because there's all these little tiny power-ups that are hidden around. You got to make sure you know when to grab those if you lose one, so that you can make up that time that you lose.
Indeed, there's not just more to pick up, there's more to lose as well. Kirthar using a very different strat for this boss that's just about to come on the screen. Turn away if you're scared of spiders, because there's a spider right at the top of the screen now. Throwing down lots of lovely goop, which you want to avoid. Goop, again, will kill you in one hit, like almost everything in this game. However, Kirthar having hold of the defense bot, picking back up the attack
But
bot.
can he beat the timer at the bottom of the screen? Oh, phew.
That was close.
I don't know if anyone's ever lost the timer at the bottom of the screen.
I think it just game's over. I'm not...
I'm sure. I'm sure it does. I hope.
Here comes the scariest part of the game, I feel, which is the dogs. Now, the dogs, they're lower down, so your normal shots don't like hitting them. And also, they take more than one hit from the normal machine gun weapon that you have there. And as you can see, they are causing a bit of trouble for Kirthar. Going to jump into this mech, yeah, take it out. Be very careful with the movements so that the dogs don't attack you. And this is a bit of a hidden skill for the mech on Mission 3. I've seen so many people play this game casually, and they've never known that this mech can do that dash. They just don't know. And I don't understand why, because it's just pressing a random button to do it. But yeah, there we go. So that's something that most people probably haven't seen of this game.
And same with the mech on Mission 5. I think I put 100 hours in this game before I realized you could shoot a missile with it.
Oh, well
I didn't even realize that was a thing. There's all kinds of little secret things that in this game, little tiny mechanics like that for the different mechs, and even for the one of the auto scrollers sections that we'll see in Mission 4.
Indeed. So Kirthar on this first part of the boss in Mission 3, taking out the eyes at the top of the screen first, so they stop shooting the lasers, but taking out these weird wormy wiggly things that come from the top, the bottom, the left and the right. Once you've destroyed them, and so they're no longer showing in the screen, they'll start throwing out green goop. Green goop, of course, is dangerous. Please avoid the green goop. And now we're coming on to this weird little spider crab thing, shooting the grenades, using the whip to wiggle around, to kill the boss nice and quick. Not completely perfect, but incredibly good. Under 7 minutes at the end of Mission 3. Really, really good stuff so far, Kirth. You're having a bit of a challenge with some of these unfair deaths, but you're doing really, really well to get to this point. Now, of course, Kirthar only has a single life left. You can get more lives by gaining points. If you do die in normal mode, you will go back to the start of the... Is it stage or screen? I can't remember on that one. It's been a while.
Sorry, what?
So if you do lose all your lives, do you go back to the start of the stage or the start of the screen?
Some of the screen
yeah, it's kind of like start of the screen, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Seems like it's kind of inconsistent what points you get to if you actually kind of, if you run out your lives. Maybe we'll find out right now. Hopefully not.
So yeah, Kirthar losing Speedbot, not having a pulse rifle, that's going to make some of these bosses a bit more dangerous. Be able to pick up another pulse rifle in a few moments' time. Using the grenades. The grenades are the second most DPS in the game. They do damage on impact and they do a bit of AoE damage when they explode as well. So sometimes can take up multiple enemies. Here we go, we're going to pick up Speedbot again. Going to get a pulse rifle, and now we are back.
Oh my,
no.
okay.
That's okay.
Fortunate.
You've picked up another life,
Oh,
that's
wait.
okay.
Oh, I got another life.
You got another life from your score.
You got, perfect timing, right before you fell in the hole, pretty much.
And here we have Zet. Zet, there used to be a lovely manipulation for Zet where you could just duck down and shoot him over and over again. That got patched out very quickly, of course. But Kirthar now has a chance to pick back up and get fully loaded with another Speedbot and another pulse rifle to be able to get through this a little bit quicker. You know that?
A little bit of a hiccup, but being full lives and everything, and again, get a fresh start. We can, get a look at what this stage should look
this
like.
time.
Yeah, you're probably actually going to be saving time doing this strat now. Yeah, taking down that big waspy boss just there with the grenades. And now that's Speedbot.
Okay, I thought I shot there, but I guess I didn't.
That's right.
I think that's the enemy that kills me the most. I think.
Yeah,
on that screen.
We'll pay the bottom.
Oh wow, that actually shot me. Okay.
Okay, got pulse rifle this time. See where we can do and keep the pulse rifle.
You've got this, Kirthar. I believe in you.
Come on, boy, we can do it. So here is Zet. There is a strap to manipulate his movement. So you're going to see Kirthar move slightly forward, let a couple of shots come out. Then he's going to move back, and then he's going to roll back in a second to avoid these grenades, and he should have enough hits to be able to take them out. Are we going to see the customary backhand of Zet? There we go. Bye-bye, Zet. You go down. You don't matter. You are gone.
You can clap for that, Chad.
Give a little round of applause there. Again, using the roll and its iframes to go through some enemies, going to pick up this defense spot. This defense spot's going to be really, really useful for this little section of the boss, where he's going to be taking this out, using a damage boost to get through. Now, this boss can be a little bit awkward sometimes, because you do have a melee attack, but it's conditional. So if you're too close to an enemy, you will melee attack them instead of shoot. Now, the melee attack doesn't do as much damage as a pulse rifle, so you want to try and be just far away enough from the enemy so that you're hitting them with a pulse rifle instead of hitting them with a melee attack. This boss has a lovely little manipulation. Where Kirthar is right now, if he jumps up and doesn't move left or right, then that boss can't hurt him whatsoever. But he's using the damage from the pulse rifle to take the boss out before he even attempts to hurt him. Bye-bye, boss. You're gone. And now we're in the Space Harrier section. This is one of the most graphically beautiful sections out of this game that you can see. All using 2D sprites being manipulated with scaling. It just looks great and it plays really, really good as well. However, it is a bit of an auto-scroller. You're going to see Kirthar's going to try and position his aiming vector right in the middle of the screen because the damage from his bullets, the hitbox of those doesn't change size. So it
but
will
the size of the enemies does.
Yeah, the
they all
enemies
come from like 1 pixel, I think, right in the center of the screen.
That's exactly right. So as long as he keeps himself aiming right in the middle of the screen, he will be able to kill pretty much every enemy that appears without fail. However, like I said, it is an auto-scroller, so if you do have any donations, this is probably a good time to get a copy of that out.
Oh gosh, do I ever. I have a $250 donation from Leonid91. Love watching GDQ. It's the one thing I always love to watch every year. Let's hear it for awesome GDQ staff in the chat. Let's give it those spins. Go, go, GDQ. Of course, this goes to Sailor Moon difficulty because we all know the harder, the more fun it is to watch. Smiley face. And as a reminder, we are only $9,888 away. I know how to do math. Away from that incentive until the end of the round, so I believe we can do it. Twitch tag, come on, let's go. And I also have a $50 donation from The Jaded Neil. More GDQ, more prizes, more music, less cancer. Heart emoji. Thank you so much for your donation.
Yeah, we still got time for a few more.
Oh, amazing. Well, I sure do have them. I have $100 from Aaron. GDQ has been awesome this year. Good luck, runners. Thank you so much. I have $50 from Mr. Snickers. I just wanted to donate to a fantastic cause. Thanks for the great runs. Thank you for the great donation. I super appreciate it. I have $300 from Drink Water. No comment, but I think we all get the message.
Stay hydrated!
Go ahead and hydrate. And thank you so much for your donation.
I think we have time for maybe one or two more.
Perfect, perfect. I've got $25 from Kirthar. Thank you for all the viewers, runners, and event staff. It means a lot to see support for this cause. Thank you so much. The support has been amazing. And I have a $150 donation from Oxdrock. This AGDQ seems to have gone by too fast. If you just extended the marathon another 6 months, we should be ready for SGDQ. Thank you so much.
Great stuff, Nicole. Thank you ever so much. And now we are on the boss of Mission 4. Yeah, it's like non-linear.
And he's gone.
Yeah, it's just straight up already in Mission 4. We skip Mission 2. We're going to do Mission 2 in a few moments' time. Any sign of the destructive disc? Not this time. So that is a boss down. Yeah, just
We could
round.
we could explain how that fight works, but he just disappears, and that's just it. He goes away. He's gone too quick to explain.
So that is doing really well so far. First, we're now going on to Mission 2. Yeah, it is the 4th stage. It's Mission 2. Whatever. I didn't make the game. This is the supply train. Train. I wonder what that indicates.
Oh, train.
I think we
Train?
might get to something about that in a few moments. This is another
of train?
auto-scroller. Yeah, it is indeed another auto-scroller. However, the auto-scroller in this section can be sped up a little bit because it's all based on enemy spawn. If you kill the enemies, then the game's going to progress on to the next wave and it's going to keep yourself going and going. But once again, Kirthar is going to really want to keep hold of both the speed bot as well as his pulse rifle, because that's going to allow him to eat through the enemies like you can see him doing. It's also going to allow him to manipulate some of the bosses a little bit quicker and, yeah, as usual, speed the game up. Because all the strats in this game are to speed everything up. But the whip is being used with best ability there. Lovely stuff. Yeah, going into the tunnel, again, just waiting for the spawns of enemies to come left, right. Again, this game is incredibly Contra hardcore inspired from pretty much the graphics to the character design, the stage line. Yeah, it's just a really, really good game. It kind of fell underneath a lot of people's radars, but it's a really, really good game. We haven't really explained much of the storyline yet. Essentially, robots have taken over. You've got to try and stop them from taking over.
It's Terminator.
Yeah.
It's basically Terminator. I mean, that's the easy way to describe the story, pretty much. But yeah, you know, and that's why I really wanted Doyle, because Doyle has the only lore that I really just love. Well, I mean, I like all the lore, but I mean, the best thing with this game is that Doyle, the other gun character, is a converted toaster with a bad fashion sense. That is a real line from the intro in this game to describe that wonderful robot. I mean, what can be better than that?
Okay, so you're going to see Kirthar here. Yeah, getting that little skip there, beautiful. So if you are on the far right-hand side of the screen when that boss dies, you're going to go a little bit further to the right. You're going to hit the trigger to transition to the next set of screens. And we are now on a train. That reminds me, do we have a chance of a $5 donation train?
I do believe that we are on a train, chat. This is your time to shine. We are calling upon you.
We are getting so close to that 2 million donation.
This is a very important message. We are on a train, and we need you to donate now. Yeah, Kirthar's gonna take out these ninjas like it's nothing. Not the not the best ninjas, but they were all right.
Yeah. Guys like Joe Mishashi, other ninjas like Ryu Hayabusa. Now we are on the eyeball wall ball, as christened by Dr. Robo, another member of the community. This is essentially a Windows screensaver. You just have to avoid it hitting the corner. But you can't hit it until the balls are finished firing out, so you're going to use the incredible power of the pulse rifle to get this boss down really, really quickly. Yeah, that's basically perfect.
That was pretty much a perfect fight. Yeah, that was awesome. Way to go, buddy.
Transition into the next section of the screen. Again, we need to make sure we are keeping this pulse rifle for as long as possible. It's going to be very important for the boss. There's still a lot of stuff to go until we get to that point, though, so you have to be really careful. Really, really careful.
That dude is always annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Oh,
that's not what I meant to do.
That's not
the donation train.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. So, yeah, again, stuck on the screen at the moment. Going to be making sure that he's avoiding taking damage. Killing these enemies is super quick. Really good stuff. Going to get this defense spot. That's, again, super useful. Practically needed to quick kill the boss that's about to come up.
Nice.
He's got to be really careful here. Don't want to take any damage during this big Terminator dude. He takes him down nice and easily. Lovely stuff. Now we're getting on to the boss of Mission 2. This is probably the most difficult boss casually, because you probably haven't got to this point with the defense bot. However, with the defense bot, it's basically a cakewalk. You stand in one position, you shoot a little bit more with a side order of shoot and a little sprinkling of shoot on top, and he will die very quickly.
It's a little bit, that was a little bit janky. I didn't get the damage up that I wanted, so I had to dodge the last shot. But yeah, that's a good boss.
Yeah, really good back up there. Really good reaction time. Yeah, that boss normally takes so much longer when you are playing casually, but when you're doing it at speed run, when you know the strats, it's lovely. So we've gone through the first 4 stages, or excuse me, missions in the game. We're now on to the final 2. We are going to see first off Mission 5, which the first bit of it is basically a Battletoad homage. Battletoads. There we go. You get the S in the right place there. It is, of course, yet another auto-scroller. Can be sped up by killing the waves of enemies, but this is probably a good time if there are further donations.
Oh, absolutely. I have a $10 donation from Sir Dan, 1987. What perfect timing. Waking up to the chrome, that is blazing. This has been an amazing week of runs, so let's finish off strong till the end. Thank you so much for your donation. I have $300 from Drugfly. Haven't been able to catch the event live this time around, but still wanted to get a donation in for a great cause. Big thanks to all the staff and runners, as always. Thank you so much. And I have a $25 anonymous donation. I have watched so much, but really do need sleep. I'll be back in a few hours to spend my day off watching the rest of GDQ. Let's all keep going on this last day and raise money for cancer research. We are doing so well, chat. You are doing amazing. We are only, $62,992 away from $2 million. Chat, we can do it. Let's go do it.
We can do it, chat.
We can do this. Yeah, so Kirthar, again, just taking out the waves of enemies, keeping hold of that pulse rifle, coming on to probably the easiest mini-boss in the game. We've got the snowplow. Through solid objects, and that snowplow's gone. Bye-bye, snowplow. You just existed for a couple of moments. And now we've got to do with the chain and ball at the top of the screen. Just getting to the right position. Weirdly enough, he's gone too. That's how powerful that pulse rifle is. Doesn't give anything a chance, but now here we go. We are going to see a couple more waves of enemies, a couple more jumps. And then, of course, we're going to see a little nudge towards another Joy Masher, the developer of this game's Oniken. We're going to see a bear appear from the left-hand side of the screen. And that bear, in this case, is a big old robot. And you want to make sure that that bear is killed very, very quickly. And Kirthar and all the best runners of this game know how to do that really, really well. Picking up this speed bot to allow him to do a double jump. He's going to be aiming to the left. He's going to shoot. He's going to aim up when the bear jumps in a second. Take out the head. Nice and quick. Perfect. Move a little bit far forward. A couple more shots. Yeah, it kills the boss before he gets hit by the missiles, hits by the spikes, and we've got a lovely Contra 1 reference on the right-hand side of the screen here. Now, technically, this section can be made faster. However, it is super dangerous, only for the most ridiculous of speedrunners. Shout out to Sooty Boo, one of the OG runners of this game, but we're going to be taking the mech here. Now, the mech can do a dash in midair, can fire out lasers, can fire out rockets, but he's going to be using the health bar of the mech to avoid lots of these damaging enemies, one of the mini-bosses from the previous stage, and we're going to get into this mini boss here, which is a big laser, very similar to the upwards crawling spider boss laser thing that was from Mission 4. This boss can't hit you if you do not move left or right. So just jump, and here comes the laser. Oh, it doesn't hit him at all. The laser doesn't do anything. So just shooting him with a pulse rifle and a melee attack. And we've got that lone fly thing from the left-hand side coming to say hello, but not getting there in enough time. Anakin Protocol, left-hand side of the screen, lots of spin dashes. Spin dashes, this isn't Sonic. What am I talking about? Shout out to the Sonic speedrunning community and Club 601. We do have more of the dogs, though.
I think is in the chat as well, I saw.
You've got to be careful of these cycles here and careful of the dogs. Worst enemy in the game by a massive margin, but he has skipped most of the dogs. Kirthar doing a great job in Mission 5, taking out these weird skittery things, destroying the Shinobi-esque turrets at the top of the screen, and we're going to be shooting into this eye on the right-hand side. Again, pulse rifle, chews through everything.
It
Great
just
stuff.
eats it up.
Indeed. Oh, there's green goop. Why could there be green goop? Could there be something else to do with the boss? Could there be? The timer's still going. Oh, it's a big weird worm thing at the bottom of the screen in the goop.
In the goop.
Think we might have good quick kill chance here. And the quick kill has been nailed. Lovely stuff. So yeah, you can shoot that boss with a charged pulse rifle shot. We haven't really seen that much in the game so far, but you can charge up your pulse rifle shot and it does consistent damage whilst it's on the screen. It still doesn't do as much damage as a pulse shot though, which is really interesting. But you can get that boss really quickly when it jumps over you, do the same when it's going up and then going back down, it gets killed really, really quickly. We're now on to Mission 6.
I've just got to say, Jimmy, your play-by-play calling for this run has been impeccable.
I love this game.
Chat, give Jimmy some extensive love for this play-by-play calling performance. This is it's just a work of art.
I appreciate that. Thank you ever so much. Now, Kirthar has just got past the biggest RNG point in the game, which was Little Armadillo. Little Armadillo can be a real pain in the neck because he jumps forward at seemingly random intervals. And if he touches you once, oh wait, you lose part of your damage boost. But Kirthar can pick up another one here. He's going to use that damage, that debot, excuse me, to damage boost through the shot of Zet, because it's Zet from Mission 4. He's back again. He's going to take down. Good stuff.
With wings.
And hopefully we can have a good pattern of these slices here. One's a good pattern. Are we going to see it again? No, not a good pattern for the twice, but getting through very, very quickly. And now you can see the head of Zet going into a bigger head. There's a bigger head on the screen. But Kirthar can just stand in the bottom right corner and just shoot him very incessantly. And that's that section done. So now we've got these weird diamond cubes. Hey, that's my name. Not diamond cubes, that'd be a weird name to have. And he's just going to shoot him repeatedly, dodging those little electric things on the bottom. And now we're going to see some beautiful 3D graphics with the wireframes and a little bit more RNG to come. This is the final stretch of the game, actually. So we've got this.
And you know what? I think this might be a great time to mention that. Did you know that if you're an Amazon Prime member and you haven't linked it with your Twitch account, you can do that, and then you can subscribe to Games Done Quick with your free subscription from Prime Gaming, and those that'll go directly to donation totals and whatnot. So do that. Do it now.
You get access to chat, you get access to fantastic emotes, and
that's true.
Supporting great causes at the same time. He's gonna do it, isn't he? No, he didn't. Okay, no, you could use the iframes of the roll to roll through those spikes. Terrifies me every time. And Kirthar loves doing it just to get my go. He really, really does.
You got to go for it. It's the swag strats. I mean, it's important.
It hurts my heart. Now, there is Mavra being shot, well, a hologram of Mavra being shot, screen twisting around, and now we get back to the big robot. You're going to see very, very similar section here. The diamond's being destroyed, and we're going to go back into the 3D cyber world again. Again, the power of that pulse rifle cannot be understated by any stretch of the imagination. It's just so powerful. It chews through everything so quickly.
There we go. Gotta do it. It's easier this time because it's faster.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I love it. It's the swag strap, man. It's important.
again, a little bit of RNG setting up where those blocks are spawning and the positions where the enemies are going to be spawning to. They always come in maximum of 2s, so you don't have to worry too much about getting really weird patterns. They're all relatively manageable. And now we are on the last couple of hits in the game. We're going to see a surprise character. It's a ninja! We haven't seen the ninjas that much because they are hidden characters. Manipulated that so he went to the left-hand side, could be easily shot, and we've got time in a couple of moments.
Time.
Boom!
There it is.
Nice. Great run, buddy. Great run.
Thank you. It was a bit shaky at the start, but yeah, I got in the groove.
You got in the groove, man. You made a good recovery, and that was great, man. That was awesome.
Just amazing work, pal. Really,
I guess
really good.
I guess we should do our shout outs and stuff. Kirthar, you have anyone anything you want to shout out?
Oh yeah. Well, first of all, I mean, thank you to Jimmy and ThePoloKing for joining me on the couch here. It's been really fun hanging out, and you know, they've been really helpful. So thank you very much for that. And I also want to give a special shout out to one of my friends, Kane Mandu, who was the one who got me interested in speedrunning several years ago. If it weren't for him, I might not have got involved with the awesome communities where the games are run today, and I never would have dreamed of being part of any AGDQ. So yeah, it's been a great journey for me so far, and I hope it's far from over. And yeah, there are far too many people for me to name, but I'd just like to thank everyone I've had the pleasure of meeting over the years in speedrunning related events and stuff.
Oh, and far from over, I'm sure it is. You know, and you know, we've seen the gun, we've seen the ninjas. So you know, next time, naturally, I think that we have to see some gun and ninja race. I think that's what we need. I think we need the gun and the ninja to race. We need to see who's the fastest.
The gun or the ninja supremacy is exactly what we need to see.
Yes, we need to bet. Yeah.
Tyler, my love, do you have any shout outs of your own?
You know what? There's a couple people I want to shout out from the community because there's you know, some people that you know, well, there's a lot of people that have contributed to this game to get it to the point that where it is, but there's a few people I thought it was important to shout out. One of those people, Sudabu, who is just by and large the best player of this game that we have seen yet. He just he's got most of the records right now, especially for normal. He's in ninja and gun. He is just very good in every category. And then we also got some of the original dudes, Semvo and also Robo. I want to shout those two guys out, as well as two of those OGs that really contributed to this game, helped me out when I started as well. So you know, thanks to all you guys. And if you guys had any other plugs and whatnot, I guess my Twitch is ThePoloKing DX. My Twitter's ThePoloKing DX. And you can follow me in those places. I say things, I do things, and that is that.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Quick shout outs. We've already said a couple through the day. Shout outs to Kirthar. Fantastic run to watch. Shout outs to ThePoloKing. Thank you ever so much for having me with you on the couch. GNU, the only kid. I miss you, brother. You be well. I miss you so much. And yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for that run. It was absolutely amazing. And chat, we are going to take a tiny break. Hang in with us, and we will be right back. Twitch chat, welcome back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2022 online. How are you doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I have a $20 donation from Sipsy. Hi, Sipsy here. First-time subscriber and my first GDQ donating. Magnificent runners, commentators, hosts, tech crew, and all of you great people. Blazing Chrome Run is a wild, dizzying, non-stop action. Pev. Loving it. Looking forward to more awesome runs. GDQ rocks. Go fast. Thank you so much for your donation. That run was crazy, dizzying, nonstop action for sure. It was amazing. Thank you so much. And I have $25 from Roy, who has purchased five $5 train tickets, and they say, choo-choo. Thank you so much for the donation. Chat, listen here. Chat, we have to talk. There is a bid war right now for Chibi versus regular, and this is for the run that's next. And chat, regular's winning, and we can't have that. We can't have that, okay? They are so close. They are only $10 apart. Chat, I would super love it if we could get Chibi in the lead pretty handily so that we could see that in the upcoming run. I am so excited for it. And also, we are only $61,561 away from $2 million, chat. You all are doing amazing. Thank you so much. This is absolutely fantastic. You all are great. Thank you so much for all you've been doing. I have a $200 donation from Plasma. They say, hi, smiley face. Well, hello. Thank you so much. I also have a $250 donation from Anonymous, and they say, hello there. Well, hello there. Barry Kramer donates $200. I will double this donation, whether or not it's read on stream. 2 million hype. Barry, thank you so much for your donation. You are super sweet. Chat, how are you all doing? You staying hydrated? You doing good? Thank you so much for being here. Did you know it's because of you that we can do this? Thank you so much for watching, your donations, your support. You all are amazing. I have a $150 donation from Fred Francis. This is my first time donating for a GDQ, which I've been watching for a few years now, enjoying every run each time. But once I heard Sailor Moon was finally going to be one of the games run at GDQ, I couldn't pass this up. Not even when it's going to run at a great time after a long work week. However, I noticed a bidding war for Chibi USA or any of the Sailor Guardian Senshi Scouts, and the difficulty increased to hard. I had to give my donation to both incentives. On that note, I had to make a choice between Chibi USA or others. My money's on Chibi USA. Good luck on the run, Norishigi, and everyone else. Thank you for making AGDQ 2022 an event to remember, and let's punish cancer in the name of the moon. Thank you so much for your donation. I agree. I hope that one wins too. I'm secretly rooting. I'm not so secretly rooting. Chat, I'm not so secretly rooting for that one. And it looks like, chat, I love you all. It is currently in the lead. Thank you so much. I have a $25 donation from Sammy6345 that says, Deltarune, yes, please. And that's, of course, for our upcoming bid for bonus game number 7. We are at $12,800 out of $500,000. Thank you so much.